Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Saturday. Time for some Saturday morning stories. Whoa! Welcome to my front porch once again, and welcome to some story time. I am Miss Roche. Thank you for joining me at the Haverford Township Free Library's digital virtual story times. If you're not watching live, you can always watch this later on. You know, it's a holiday weekend, so even though we're still under quarantine. I'm sure you guys are having like a slower pace weekend because it's a 3-day weekend for some. I know this weekend we're kind of like stretching all of our activities because we have one extra day off, and we're gonna just kind of hang loose, maybe grill out in the backyard, read books, do some fun things. So, before I begin, today at 2, Miss Emily has her Animal Crossing. So if you guys are playing on the Switch, you can join her for Animal Crossings. I just wanted to make sure my camera was reversed. Hello, everybody out there. Let's see. I'm also going to put up a graphic at about noon. So just like a this or that graphic that you can play. On Monday, it's Towel Day, which is a science fiction day for Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And we want to see your towels. If you're on Instagram, you can see a video the Youth Services Department put up. If not, I will share it to Facebook later so you guys can see it. And since it's Saturday, it's just a stretchy day. I woke up a little late. Let's get started. Let's warm up and let's reach for the ceiling and reach for the floor. Hands up again. Let's do some more. Hands on your head, hands on your knees, hands on your bellies. Lift your feet. Reach for the ceiling and reach for the floor. Hands up again. Let's do some more. Let's wiggle our fingers in front. Let's wiggle behind you. Can we wiggle up high and low? To your right, to your left, and teeny tiny circles next to your shoulders. Show me high and low and high and low and high and low. Good job. Can you show me more? Together, happy, and friend. Let's sing. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Ready? Sing me, me, me. You, you, you. Hello, Rhonda. I. Please don't let me be the only one singing. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Give yourselves a hand. Good job. All right, let's start out with, okay, some of these books are repeats because Miss Roche really loves them so much that she has to read them over and over and over and over and over and over again. And you guys are going to read them with me. So we're going to start with Duck, Duck, Goose, A Coyote's on the Loose. It's by Karen Beaumont, illustrated by Jose Orego and Ariane Dewey. Coyotes on the Loose. This book is from HarperCollins Publishers, and as always, we thank our publishers for allowing us to share their words. You guys ready? Quack! Quack! Duck, duck, goose. A coyote's on the loose. Goose, goose, pig. And he's really, really big. Pig, pig, pup. He is going to eat us up. Pup, pup, cow. There he is behind the plow. Cow, cow, goat. Hurry, hurry, he's by the boat. Goat, goat, sheep. Will we fit inside the Jeep? Oh no. Push, push, no. There he is again, let's go. Sheep, sheep, mouse. Can we make it to the house? You guys run. Mouse, mouse, chick. Hurry, hurry, quick, quick, quick. Chick, chick, hen. past the barn and throw the pen. Hen, hen, cat. Up the stairs and to the mat. The window's open. Climb inside. He's right behind us. Hurry, hide. Look, he's coming in. Oh no. There's nowhere else for us to go. Wait, it's me. Why can't you see? I just want you to play with me. Yippee! Whew. I was getting a little worried for duck, duck, goose. That coyote was on the loose. Let's see. I'm going to stand up. Everybody stand up, stand up, stand up. Let's stand up and stretch. All right. Touch your nose. Touch your chin. That's the way our game begins. Touch your eyes. Touch your knees. Now pretend you're going to sneeze. Whew, excuse me. Touch your hair. Touch your hips. Touch your two little lips. Mwah, 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 mwah. Touch your elbows where they bend. Lift your arms and say the end. Can you guys help me count? Let's count to 10. Ready? For our next book, we're going to do some counting. So let's get our fingers ready. Number 1, we're going to count in sign language while we count. 2, 3. I know you think this is 3, but it's really 3, 4, 5. Turn your fingers. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can we do that again? One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The end. We're going to read Donald Cruz's 10 Little Dots. This is from Scholastic. And again, thank you, Scholastic, for allowing us to share your books. Thank you, Donald Cruz, for allowing us to share your books. Oh, no, I didn't make any no angry emojis. In fact, every time I see an angry emoji, I always think it's because somebody is so upset that we can't have it in person. It was not personally taken. Thank you, Catherine. So, what can you do with 10 black dots? 1 dot can make the sun. Can make the sun in the sky. Or a moon when the day is done. 2 dots can make the eyes on a fox. Or the eyes of keys that open locks. For key. 3 dots can make a snowman's face. Or beads for stringing on a lace. 4 dots can make seeds grow, seeds from which flowers grow, or the knobs on the radio. I used to have a radio, something like that when I was a kid, and I thought it was hot stuff. 5 dots can make buttons on a coat, or the portholes of a boat. Ooh, I feel like that's what a boat sounds like. 6 dots can make marbles that you hold. Half are new, the rest are old. 7 dots can make the spots on a snake, or stones turned up by a garden rake. 8 dots can make the wheels of a train, carrying freight through sun and rain. Choo-choo! 9 dots can make toy soldiers standing in rank. Can you stand up? No, my cat. Or the pennies in your piggy bank. Look at that piggy bank. 10 dots can make balloons stuck in a tree. Can you guys help me count these dots? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you count in another language? Let's try Spanish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Shake the branch. Can you shake it and set them free? Count them. Are there really 10? Now we can begin again counting dots from 1 to 10. Can you guys remember how to count in sign language? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's turn the page. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. that was 10 Little Dots by Donald Cruz. Good job, good job, good job, good job. Let's count some more. Let's see. Let's count one. Let's stand up and do this one. Let's count and do, sorry who has my camera. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's 5. We're gonna hammer. Ready? I like this song because I like to jump up and down as fast as I can. I'm gonna move my basket. Ready? We can work with one hammer, one hammer, one hammer. We can work with one hammer, now we'll work with 2. Ready? We can work with 2 hammers, 2 hammers, 2 hammers. We can work 2 hammers, now we'll work with 3. Lathe. We can work with 3 hammers, 3 hammers, 3 hammers. We can work with 3 hammers, now we'll work with 4. Can you go faster? We can work with 4 hammers, 4 hammers, 4 hammers. We can work with 4 hammers, now we'll work with 5. Get the head in there. We can work with 5 hammers, 5 hammers, 5 hammers. We can work with 5 hammers, now it's time to rest. Woo! What goes up must come down. So we need to go from 5 all the way down to 1. Guys, ready? We can work with 5 hammers, 5 hammers, 5 hammers, 5 hammers, now we'll work with 4. As fast as you can. Ready? And we can work with 4 hammers, 4 hammers, 4 hammers. We can work with 4 hammers, now work with 3. Whew. We can work with 3 hammers, 3 hammers. We can work with 3 hammers, now we'll work with 2. We can work with 2 hammers, 2 hammers, 2 hammers. We can work with hammers, now we'll work with 1. Last one. We can work with 1 hammer, 1 hammer, 1. We can work with 1 hammer. Now it's time to rest. Oh, I still have some more stories to read. Hi, Celine Marche. So that last song, I have my cat watching me like, what are you doing, crazy lady? Hi, Margie. Okay. Let's share one of PA One Book books, Stripes of All Types. This was written and illustrated by Susan Stockdale. Famous Marche's out of shape. And it is from Peachtree Press. All right. You guys ready to read about some stripes of all types? Can you make some stripes on your shirt? Stripes. Can you make it on your leg? Stripes. Can you make it down your body? Stripes of all types. Let's see. Stripes of all types. Hi, Sarah. Stripes found in water, sliding through weeds. Let's get up closer. Can you see these stripes? Sliding through weeds. Drinking from rivers and darting through reeds. Oh, I'm glad that Penny liked it. Toting a shell, twisting on sand, sprawled in a lair, or sprinting on land. Look how fast you're going. Prowling the prairies. Can you prowl? Perched on a peak. Can you go up high and look around? Crawling on cactus. Look at those bees. And camped by a creek. Propped on a log, poised on a leaf. Scaling a ridge, and scouting a reef. Bloop, 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 bloop. Stripes found in forests, stripes found on farms. That's my very poor turkey. Stripes found with children, curled in their arms. Oh, my kitty has stripes. If I can get her to come over, I'll show you. And at the end of this book, I really love it because it tells you what all the different stripes were. One striped, the Malayan type tapir. I always think he's the cutest little thing, but I feel like he would not take kindly to me grabbing him to pick him up. Probably not. No, probably not. Okay, so I was watching another story time this week, and she sang bingo. And even though we didn't sing about dogs, I really wanted to try it because I like the way she sang it. So can you guys help me out with it? She had a beat going, and she said, there was a farmer, had his dog. Jingo was his name, oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and bingo was his name, oh. We're not gonna sing the B. Okay, but we gotta do a little funky beat with the B. Ready? There was a farmer, had a dog, and bingo was his name, oh. I-N-G-O, 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 and bingo was his name, oh. All right, we're gonna get rid of B and I this time. Got it? And we're going to do a little even funkier thing. Ready? There was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh. All right, guys, got it? All right. There was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, G-O, 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 Bingo was his name. Oh. Sorry, I got distracted. My cat is tracking a squirrel out the window, and that squirrel's running, and my cat just distracted me. I apologize. Let's go back. There was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, it was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, and Bingo was his name. Oh, yes, I realized I messed up something. Shh, we got this, guy. All right. Excuse me. All right, I have another book I want to read, but before we read our next book, we have to get our reading glasses together. So we're going to pretend like we have some glasses, and we have a book. And we're going to say, these, we're going to say, these are my glasses, this is my book. I put on my glasses and open my book. I read, 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 and I look, look, look. I take off my glasses and close up my book. And we are going to read another silly, silly book called Whoops. Whoops. This is by Susie Moore, illustrated by Russell Ato. This is from Templar Books, which is an imprint of Candlewick Press. I always thank the publishers who are allowing us to read their books, because it's just awesome that they have been, through the pandemic, that they've allowed us to share their books that we would normally share during story time. So I'm glad you guys can join me for Whoops. Can you guys help me with a Whoops? Good job. Yeah, I think we're gonna get this book and be silly, silly sausages with this. All right, this is a cat who didn't know how to sound like a cat. She couldn't say meow. Yeah. This is the dog who couldn't bow. He didn't know how. He couldn't say woof. He didn't know how. This is the mouse who tried to speak. She opened her mouth, but she couldn't squeak. Find the old lady in the tumble-down house, said the owl to the cat and the dog and the mouse. She'll have a spell to make you all well. So they went down the lane and they went through a wood. The mouse would have squeaked if only she could. At the heart of the wood was the tumble-down house. So in went the cat and the dog and the mouse. The little old lady, on seeing the three, said, I've heard of your problem. Oh, yes, goodness me. Let me find you a spell to make you all well. She went to look at her big spell book. She cast a spell and the whole house shook. The wind blew in, the rain came down. Then the tumble-down house turned around and around. And the cat said, whoop. And the dog said, quack. And the mouse in the shoe said, cock-a-doodle-doo. And the little old lady said, whoops. Oh, silly me, let's try page 3. That could be the spell to make you well. She went to look at her spell book. She cast a spell and the whole house shook. There was a flash and a crash and a rumbling sound, and the tumble-down house turned around and around. And the cat said, ma. And the dog said, nee. And the mouse by the shoe said, moo, moo, moo. And the little old lady said, whoops. Oh, good heaven. Shall we try page 7? That should be the spell to make you all well. She went to look at her big spell book. She cast a spell and the whole house shook. There was a bang and a clang and a thundering sound, and the tumble-down house turned around and around. And the cat said, woof, and the dog said, squeak. Meow, said the mouse when she tried to speak. And the little old lady said, whoops.
Oh, not again. Let's try page 10. That must be the spell to make you all well.
She went to look at her big spell book. She cast a spell and the whole house shook. There was a sparkle and a crackle and a thundering sound. There was a flash and a crash and a rumbling sound. There was a bang and a clang. Then the sky turned brown and the wind blew in and the rain came down. Then the tumble down house turned round and around. And the cat said, meow. And the dog said, woof. And when the mouse tried to speak, she said, squeak, squeak, squeak. And the little old lady said, rook. And the wise old owl, who was watching from a tree, looked down with a frown, and he said to the three, whoops. Oh, no, silly, silly, silly. That was Whoops by Susie Moore. I'm being silly. Whoops. That was Whoops by Susie Moore. Wow, 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 wow. That book was so silly. Let's make some silly sounds. I sing a silly song. Let's sing bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say your name as fast as you can. Rushing. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say your name as slowly as you can. Rashi. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello to our friends as sweetly as you can. Hello. Can we say it as silly as we can? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as silly as you can. Hello. That was kind of crazy. Was that silly? Yeah. Hello. Hello. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's do the song just one more time and we're going to say hello, Ryan, your name. So hello, Russia, as loud as you can. Hello, Russia. Oh, you guys are so much fun. Before we end, I just want to remind you, we read Whoops by Susie Moore. We shared Stripes of All Type, which was a former PA1 book written and illustrated by Susan Stockdale. 10 Black Dots by Donald Cruz. And A Duck, Duck, Goose, A Coyote's on the Loose by Karen Beaumont. Don't forget to add those to your 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten logs. Friends, I hope you guys stay safe. I hope you have a good weekend. I hope you are able to, I hope the rain stops so you can get outside for some fresh air. If not, you be safe. Doing anything whatever you're doing, you be safe and you be healthy. Hopefully we'll get to see each other very soon. And as soon as it's safe, I'm giving everybody squishy, squashy hugs. But before we begin, 2 little hands go clap, clap. Before we end, 2 little hands go clap, clap, clap. 2 little hands go on my lap. 2 little legs go thump, thump, thump. 2 little legs go one big jump. 2 little hands reach oh so high. 2 little hands wave bye, bye, bye. Friends, thank you so much for joining me for story time. You are welcome. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting the library. Thank you for coming to check us out. Again, you be safe, be healthy, be well, and don't forget, squeezy, squashy hugs as soon as I see everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, I can grab my cat. Hang on, guys. Come here. I know. And here's my cat. She also wants to say goodbye. Say goodbye, Max. He looks so annoyed.